Talam, which are the popular talas that you see in the concert. There are two other important popular talas. One is Misra Chapu, which consists of 7 counts, and Khanda Chapu, which consists of 5 counts. So the Misra Chapu, let's first see. Till now you are seeing everything I told you, which is regular intervals. 1, 2, 3, everything is correct. Now you're going to see slightly a variation in this. So Misra Chapu, a split, Misram I told you is 7. It's a condensed version of making 7. So you already had a Tisra Jati Triputa Talam which has 7, if you noticed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now if I scrap this finger counts and the spaces other than the beats, what will you get? 1, 2, 3. I'm not counting this now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you don't put these spaces, then the Tisra Jati Triputa Talam itself can become simply Misra Chapu. So it's easier, but at the same time, the trickier part is to remember 3 and then 2 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is Misra Chapu. What is Khanda Chapu then? It is 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is 5. Khandam is 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ta, ka, ta, ki, ta. In conventional books, it said that the compositions which are in Misra Jati Jampa Talam, you would see a lot of them being converted into Khanda Chapu. Lot of compositions which are in Tisra Jati Triputa Talam being converted into Misra Chapu. What are in Misra Jati Jampa Talam are converted into Khanda Chapu. So, but if you see the way we put it, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, like I said in Tisra Jati Triputa Talam, you can actually think of the space between Chaturasha Jati Matya Talam actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10 counts. If I scrape off these finger counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you make it into a condensed version, instead of the 10, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you can still have it that way. So it's 5 counts in all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is Khanda Chapu. So these are the very 4 common talas other than the Suladi Sapta talas, but these 4 talas are used very commonly in concerts. Now the Misra Chapu, you have one version which you put it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. But you could see a lot of people using 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, just to remember where it starts. So they put it, instead of putting just as 3 beats, you can put it as a wave followed by 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't get confused if you see that. That is again still Misra Chapu as long as it keeps to 7 counts. And this 1, 2, 3 is also split by some people as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, dear students, I'm sure now you have understood some of the very common talas. Now, like you practice the swarams, you need to keep working on practicing the jatis in the talams so that you have good control of the laya, and while singing it should be flowing along with the melody. So let's come back and see how perfect you get.